Up next, Monogram 1969 custom car, the garbage truck. I don't have a box for this kit. I bought this kit at a swap meet. I do have all the parts, however. So, here we go. Here are the instructions. It's a very simple kit. Very straightforward. Got it upside down here. It's a scaled down garbage truck with a blown hot rod engine, chrome exhaust, interesting custom interior, and in the back we've got a rock combo here, rocking out, two guys on guitar and a girl singer. So it ought to be pretty cool. We got some surfboards, scuba tanks, we got some flippers. These things, I guess, are surfing helmets, which I didn't know they wore surfing helmets. I guess maybe at one time they did. But a lot of witty little sayings, decals to go on the side. And it's a 1/25th scale, 1/24th scale, 1/24th scale car. There's another picture. That's the side of the box. Whoever owned these previously cut the boxes all up, saved the tops and the sides. So we've got lots of parts here. It's molded in nice white plastic. We've got some surfboards. Surfboards don't have any skags though, so I don't know. We may have to add those. Here's our scuba tanks. We've got some big tires. Here's our chrome parts. Some nice deep dish mags here for the back. We've got the garbage can shaped fuel tanks, which are kind of fun. A lot of chrome, some chrome suspension parts, chrome funky shifter. Here we've got some chrome air horns here. We've got everything we need. Here's our instructions. We've got the face with the chomp chomp burp. Like I said, some witty little sayings. Some of these are just a little dated. This kit came out in 1969. I don't think this is an original 1969 version. I think it's a little bit later than that, but because of this Monogram logo here. But don't know exactly when this particular kit was produced, but should be fun. We'll build it up pretty much straight out of the box. I'd like to enhance it a little bit. Make it look as good as we possibly can. Here's our girl singer. These figures don't look exactly 1/24th scale. They look a little small. Here's one of our guitarists here. And here's the other one. So we'll see what we can do with them. It's kind of cool. Kind of fun. Different. Yeah, so we will, there's our flippers hanging from the back, our helmets. There's a little light bulb there, a little electric light, bare bulb. So it should be a fun, easy, quick build. Maybe do something with it, try to make it a little special, a little more Moedul-ish. So we shall see. We'll get started on it right away. So these are the horns. I guess they have actually squeeze bulb horns, which is interesting because it goes on the roof of the car. So I don't know how you could actually squeeze it, but how you could make the horns go. But they're molded here not very accurately. I'm going to see if I can drill these out, make them look a little bit more realistic. So maybe start with a very fine drill, or a pretty fine drill, and then get larger. See how this goes. Got to kind of get it right in the center here. coverage. We'll try this. See if I can do this without destroying my hands, my fingers. Very gently. Okay. See if this is going to work. Yeah, that's a little better. That is better. That is the one on the left versus the one on the right. Now at least it looks like they could theoretically function. You could squeeze those bulbs and air could come out and make a honk. Okay, better. Better, I think. Looks like a real horn of sorts. Okay. And yeah, I guess these are supposed to be like rubber bulbs on the end. Which means I guess they should be painted, which means this chrome should be removed. So the paint doesn't stick very well to the chrome. There we go. We actually have real trumpets there. So now we're starting on the last figure, the girl singer. So we will get her started. I'm sorry, the young woman singer. We will lighten up the skin tone a little bit. Just thinking about giving her red hair. I had, like all the other ones, I had first painted the flesh tones, and I thought I had primed them, but I didn't, so when I started working with them, the paint didn't stick, and it just came right off, so I sanded it down, took off as much of the old paint as I could, and then primed them, and was starting up again, so we'll see if I can get the paint to stick a little better this time. Although, if these characters, bandmates, I don't know if they are the ones that are doing the surfing or what, but if they are, they should have tanned complexions, but then again, maybe they wear wetsuits, so you never know. There are so many factors here. There's so many things to consider. Okay, continuing on here. Time for the dress. Time to dress her. I think we'll do a nice red dress. Since she's the center of attention. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll use this slightly larger brush here for a nice base coat. Okay, she's got little spaghetti straps here holding this dress up, and I'm not sure if I can pull it off. best. Alright. This brush is not great, but very gently, very light. Light touch, something like that. Okay. So this is what we have so far. The kit has gone together very straightforwardly. I didn't make too many changes here. These are how the horns came out. Drilled them out. Lost the chrome finish, obviously, so tried to fix it with some silver paint. But, well, I think it looks better than the solid horn. That always really bothered me. I know it was a lot of work for not much of a payoff, but well, there it is. I think it looks okay. The grill is, I blacked it out a little bit, but well, still working on it. These are actually supposed to be, I believe, like parking lights or turn signals or something. They should be amber in color. I don't know what to do about that. The interior here, I've got the seats are yellow with orange trim, the same orange as the body. I used this Tamiya TS56 Brilliant Orange for the body, and the bottom, the underside, is just flat black primer. Actually, the chrome parts, you can see the chrome parts. Everything is nice and shiny. The exhaust pipes headers were the same way. Exhaust pipes, I guess they aren't headers. They were solid, and so I drilled them out just like the horns. I think it looks better. We did lose the chrome, but it was just a solid chrome tube cylinder pipe, so I think they look better like that. And then I painted this whole underside black, not realizing that this is the bottom of the back that shows, so it's now white here. I may have to fill this in a little more. I don't know yet, but looks pretty cool. Looks pretty styling. The back part is here. I wanted it to look a little weathered, give it a little bit of a patina here, so instead of just nice shiny white, maybe this is an actual working garbage truck, although I don't think so, although I never heard the music of the band in back, so maybe it is a garbage truck. But I still have to weather up these scuba tanks. We've got our surfing helmets here hanging in their little hangers. The swim fins, I always remember these as a kid being blue, and especially being out in the sun, they faded a lot, so I painted them a kind of faded blue. So we got the helmets over here, just random colors. I'm assuming it should be a color that stands out. It should be kind of a bright color, but so this looks like an actual working garbage truck, maybe, I don't know yet, but goes like that. Here, let's open up the back. Still working on the last piece, the most important piece, which is of course the band in the back. So working on them, and then we'll get it going. I've actually got them glued down to the base here, to the floor. Tried to make this a wooden floor, so it slides in something like that. well, I have to finish painting them. Then it will all go together. We got a few decals to add on, and we'll be good to go. Okay, the dust has settled, the paint has dried, and after all that, this kit kind of fought me the whole way, but the garbage truck is done. There it is. So, a couple things. The surfboards. The kit comes with these surfboards with it kind of molded for this shape, so it assumes you're going to just have a variation on this shape of a surfboard. So I wanted to mix it up a little bit. I did a little research on vintage surfboards and tried to come up with something that would look a little more fun, a little different. So I saved a couple of them in the default setting, and then I removed the molding on some of them, on a couple of them, and just painted them different colors. So we've got these two here. The other side, we've got these two. So thought it was kind of cool, although you'll notice the backside is just plain white. I didn't do it on both sides of them. I also did not add the skags, the surfboards like I talked about. These are special surfboards. So we've got it assembled here. It looks good. I'm pleased. I did paint the turn signals, parking lights here, so they're a yellow color. They're an amberish color, so I think that's street legal. The horns I worked so hard on. I painted them with a couple different types of silver paint to try to get them chrome. Of course, it's not as shiny as the chrome parts, but I think it does look better this way without the solid horn trumpet there. Same as the exhausts. I drilled out the exhausts. They were just solid here, and we've got them drilled out. So looks a little more realistic. The decals were an issue. The decals were in not as great a shape as I had thought. When I wet them down, they pretty much split apart, disintegrated instantly. I was able to save most of them. Some of them completely just like fell apart, disintegrated. We've got the little support your local dump, and the Dirty Few, which I think maybe is the name of the band. Maybe that's it. I don't know. And we've got the decals over here that look okay. We've got the little sewer gas pointing at the gas tanks, and we've got the the mouth and the eyes or the back. I did something a little bit differently. I wanted to make a little tie-dye curtain to cover up the empty space back there behind the band, and I made the curtain. I even filmed it. That filmed well, but it just didn't work. It didn't look that good. So instead, I went online and found some 3D printer files to print an amplifier for the band here. Thought they should have a band, so I made a couple of big Marshall cabinets there with an amplifier on top. And I even put the chords in for the guitars, so it's legit. And there we have the band there. They're painted kind of as best I could. Like I said, these are small figures. These are about 1/40th scale, and they're not molded up to like today's quality of figures, so I did the best I could. I think it looks acceptable, looks okay, looks kind of fun. What we're missing down here is the chomp chomp burp slogan here, which I got 2 of the decals on. The third one, I believe it was the burp, just would not work. It completely came apart on me. So rather than just leave the chomp chomp kind of off to one side, I removed them all. So we don't have chomp chomp burp. We do have the mouth. We do have the eyes, the face. One thing is, this floor is supposed to slide back and forth, and it actually does slide back and forth. The problem is if I slide it back, because of the amp here, I don't think I'll be able to pull it out. I could try pulling it out by the figures, but that will probably just pull them off. So basically they're slid all the way forward, so you can't close the door. You'll end up closing the door on the poor singer. We don't want to do that. So we've just got it open all the time. So there it is. Thank you for watching and following along. I won't say this was my favorite kit to build. It was a little problematic. It didn't go together that well, and like I said, the decals were kind of a mess. I was able to save most of them, but overall pretty fun. I would call it a modal. So I will find a place for it. And again, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like it. If you think you might like more of these, actually much better videos than this one, please subscribe. I don't think you'll be disappointed. We've got some interesting things coming. It should be fun, and there will be lots of interesting things to see. So please stay tuned. And if you think about it, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I did right, what I did wrong. And, you know, we'll talk about it. And we'll see. Anyway, take care, and we'll see you in the next modal.